What's good, YouTube? Gateway City Pipers coming at you, and today we are going to be doing a tobacco review of a new blend that I've really been looking forward to trying and smoking and enjoying. So what do we have today, Chris?
Yeah, we've heard some rumblings about this line, and we're hearing that's going to start getting really popular here in the States. So if it hasn't already, I mean, we're kind of new to this line, but we're going to be reviewing Captain Earle's, and this is 10 Russians. I think this is the most popular of the line, but I think there's 6 or 7 different blends in the Captain Earle's line. It is a Cornell and Deal creation. It's put out by Hermit Tobacco Works. I'm not really sure, you know, on the hierarchy what's going on there, but it is a Cornell and Deal, a name that we're all familiar with, I think. And in it is Cavendish, Latakia, Oriental, Turkish, and Virginia. So quite a bit of stuff in there going on. And I'll read you the tin description. It says, Captain Earle's 10 Russians is a true delight for lovers of Latakia. Rich and full-bodied, 10 Russians is pressed to deliver a perfectly balanced blend to the true English aficionado of full English tobaccos. So, without further ado, we'll get into the review. So,
yeah, it comes in this nice just brick of Latakia and other awesomeness, and when you open the tin, you get your stereotypical sort of run-of-the-mill, solid Latakia smell. And for me personally, I'm not really smelling too much of the Cavendish or the Virginia in there. I'm primarily getting that Latakia. It's been burning fairly well. Just had a couple relights to get it going, but it's been burning fairly well. And especially, it's humid here in St. Louis too. So with that in mind, it's been burning fairly well. And this is not a tobacco that is really public friendly, just because it's so Latakia heavy. Like, the wife and kids are not going to really enjoy this like they do your Virginias or your aromatics. And that's it about that. So what are your first impressions, Chris?
I'd have to agree with you on all the on all those details. Tin note, I'm getting the same thing, the heavy Latakia. It was pretty easy to light, and it's burning really well. That relight I just took was, I think, only maybe the second one I've had, and it's like, I think 92% humidity here. So, and again, on the room note, or the deck note as we're calling it, since we're out on my deck here, it's the back of my beautiful house in suburban St. Louis. It's definitely not for the faint of heart. It's definitely going to be a note for pipe smokers and smokers of these type of blends. So as far as taste and flavor goes, it delivers on what it says. It is a pretty rich, heavy Latakia, smokiness obviously, and I'm pretty new to the Latakia blends, English, Balkan, stuff like that. So for me, this is a little strong. Not something that I'm fighting through. I am enjoying it, but it's definitely something higher on the spectrum that I've been used to. I've been smoking some Frog Morton blends, as well as this Three Oaks Syrian, which is what we did our first review on. And this is definitely the heaviest of those that I've tried so far. So for me, it's pretty heavy. Nothing rough, but just it's something new, and I think I'll need to revisit it as I get more experience in the Latakia blends. But it's going to fall somewhere on our scale between the like it and love it. Like it being that it's going to, I did enjoy it, but I don't know that I'd run out and buy another tin for myself. And love it being that I'm going to go out and get some more for myself to age or crack it open when I finish this one. It's not going to be So I fall somewhere in between there. It's probably not going to be in my rotation, but maybe somewhere down the line I will try it again. So that's for me. Sorry if that was a little long-winded, but I'll let you speak a little bit more about it since you're the more experienced Latakia guy.
Yeah, I would agree with what Chris said for the most part. For me, as a Latakia lover, it's not too strong, but it definitely has some kick to it. And I was sort of slightly disappointed in the fact that it does have so many components in regards to different leaves. And, you know, I'm not tasting any of the Cavendish. I'm not really getting any of that Virginia. I'm mostly getting that Latakia. And, which isn't really a bad thing. It's just, I was sort of looking for something that wasn't so, just sort of like we always, well, not always, but one-dimensional. And I would fall right in line with Chris in my rating, leaning between the like it and the love it. Probably leaning towards the love it, just because I love to see how this responds with some age. Maybe like get a tin that's about a couple years old, then revisit it. But as a lover of Latakia, I'd say that there are many blends that I would smoke before this if I'm looking for that nice Latakia hit that offer a little bit more. And that's not to say that this is a bad smoke. I'm really enjoying this. Just a little bit surprised that I'm not getting as many layers of flavor, you know. So that's all we have for the 10 Russians, and go try some yourself. I'm really looking forward to trying and reviewing some of the other Captain Earle stuff. We picked up a good amount of that, and we've heard good things from people who seem to have similar palates as us on the community. And so, yeah.
Well, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you can glean some good information about this blend and that you try it out for yourself. And you might think different than us, and that's totally fine. I mean, everyone's different. Obviously, tobacco is a subjective thing. There's some objectivity to it, but obviously everyone is going to have different tastes. So that's just what we think. And so appreciate you watching. Please subscribe if that's something you feel like you could do. We just want to get connected and network with you guys, and just kind of get more involved in the community. So thanks again. We are on Instagram. My handle is gateway_Piper, all lowercase.
And I am 314_Piper. So thanks again, guys. Hope you enjoyed this review. Have a good one, and we'll see you soon.